Your religion says that intoxicants, which includes khamar, wine, is created by Satan, just like he created idolatry and games of chance. So why is Allah honoring Satan's creation and making it your reward in paradise?
Alcohol a creation of Satan? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never said alcohol is a creation of Satan. Allah never said so, and there is nowhere in the Quran where Allah says that alcohol is a creation of Satan. Because Satan never created anything. Satan can convince someone through his mind to do something which is evil, but they do not create anything. They only make someone to do something which is evil. Satan is not responsible in the creation of intoxicants or gambling. He does not create, but rather he lures someone to committing sin, that is doing something that is evil. They can lure someone to do gambling or to drink alcohol by convincing the person that if he takes alcohol, he becomes intoxicant, and thereby forgetting those things which makes him to get worried. Or by convincing the person that if he gambles, he's going to earn a lot of money from it. And this is how it becomes the handiwork of Satan. If we take a look at the verses that talks about gambling and alcohol, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it is the handiwork of Satan, that Shamoun is trying to claim that is the creation of Satan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word amal shaitan and not khalqu shaitan. Amal shaitan means the handiwork of Satan. Allah said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu innamal khamru wal maisir wal ansabu wal azlamu rijsum min amal shaitan. Allah never said rijsum min khalqi shaitan. Rijsum min khalqi shaitan means creation of Satan, but Allah didn't use this. Rather, Allah used rijsum min amal shaitan, which means it is the handiwork of the Satan. That is, the intoxicants, the gambling, the playing of lords are all handiwork of the Satan. The Satan convinced some people to take the alcohol so that when they take the alcohol, they will not be with their senses. They can insult anyone, they can do anything, they can even poop and start eating it. They don't care because they don't know what they are doing. And someone who is drunk will not remember Allah or try to remember whatever he is saying in the prayer. And that is why in Quran 5 verse 91, Allah explained it to us what the handiwork of Satan causes in humans. Allah said, Satan's plan is to stir up hostility and hatred between you with intoxicants and gambling, and to prevent you from remembering Allah and praying. So you see, someone who gambles and takes a lot of alcohol will not remember Allah. He will not even have the time to remember Allah. Even if he tries to remember Allah, his condition will not allow him to remember Allah because he is already intoxicated. So this is why it is haram for someone to take alcohol, because it makes someone to be intoxicated. That is the handiwork of Satan. As for what Allah has promised the Muslims in paradise, Allah didn't say khamar. Allah didn't use the word khamar, which is intoxicant, or alcohol, the intoxicated alcohol. Allah didn't use intoxicants. Allah said bika'sin, which is the pure wine that does not intoxicate anyone. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised the Muslims in paradise. So if you take a look at these two words, they are different. In the other verse where Allah said the alcohol, which is the intoxicants, is the handiwork of Satan, Allah didn't use wine there. There Allah used khamr, which means the intoxicants, that it is the handiwork of Satan. Satan makes people to take the alcohol. But as for the wine or the alcohol that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless the Muslim with in paradise, Allah used the ka'sin, which is a pure wine that is free from intoxicants. If you take a look at Surah Al-Saffat, Quran 37 verse 45, Allah said, a drink of pure wine will be passed around them from a flowing stream. Here Allah used wine here, which is the ka'sin. Allah said, yutafu alayhim bi ka'sin min ma'in, which is a drink of pure wine will be passed around them from a flowing stream. And Allah continued in the next verse, which is verse 46 of the same surah. Allah said, a crystal white and delicious to drink. And Allah continued in the next verse, it will neither harm them, nor will they be intoxicated by it. Which means the wine that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless the Muslims with it in the paradise is crystal white, and it will not harm anyone. It will not harm any Muslim. It will not make the Muslims to be intoxicated. And that cannot be handiwork of Satan, because Allah created everything. Even the wine in this world, Allah created it too. That is the intoxicants in this world. But Allah created it as a taste to the mankind. Allah created so many things as a taste to the mankind, to see who among the mankind is more pious and more dutiful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even the creation of Satan and the creation of all evils are taste to the mankind. because Allah had not created anyone except to worship Allah, and Allah will surely test everybody in this world to see who among us is more patient and who among us is more dutiful and more pious to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.